Hey, what's up? It's Leo from Tip of the Tongue Talks, and today I want to talk about alcohol and language learning. And yes, this sounds kind of counterproductive and honestly pretty fucking stupid, but stick with me. Okay, I've spoke to a lot of different language learners, and there seems to be this common story that I find with every single language learner, and that's this. It's when we go to bars and clubs and parties, and yeah, we get pretty drunk, we kind of loosen up and relax, right? And then, for some reason, we're just kind of able to speak pretty much fluently. Why is that? Well, I think it's because alcohol just kind of lowers that bar of what's acceptable, right? And it kind of makes us more, it kind of loosens us up and makes us more social in general, right? So this is a great kind of tool for language learning, because you're actually able to communicate, which is kind of what you're doing with languages, right? And yeah, what you're saying might not technically be grammatically correct or anything, but you know, the people you're talking to, they understand what you're saying and what you're getting at, so it's good enough. And it's really good practice for just throwing as much material out there as you possibly can. It's a great exercise. It's not something that you should be relying on every single day, of course, but like I said, it's a tool that you can use from time to time to really kind of boost your confidence in your fluency and your conversational abilities. Okay, I'll give you an example. I was in Spain about a year ago, and I took my English friend, and he didn't know any Spanish. And you know, we went out clubbing 6 nights a week. It was insane. We were getting crazy drunk because we were just on a holiday. And we went to this club a few nights in, and we were out until like 8 in the morning, and it was like sunny outside, and there was like Spanish businessmen having their morning coffee while we were still drinking alcohol, right? And we'd met this girl, and she knew no English either. So my friend knew no Spanish, and she knew no English. Pero hablo español y inglés. I speak Spanish and English. So my friend was sitting, we were sitting at this table, and my friend was sitting here, and the girl was sitting here, and I was sitting here. And my friend would say something in English, and I would interpret it and say it in Spanish to her. She would say something to him in Spanish, and I would interpret it and say it in English to him. Okay? Now, I had only been studying Spanish for about a year at this point, and I certainly wasn't great, right? But they were perfectly able to understand each other, and I had this kind of incredible moment where I was like, wow, I actually am good at this shit. Okay? And like I said, it wasn't perfect, but I got the meaning across. Okay? And that was just such an incredible experience, and I was like, wow, this is a really fantastic tool and a really good way to learn. And it's kind of weird, and like I said, I wouldn't recommend doing it all the time, but it's just something to try. So go out there and get wasted.